So let's see what they are about. Okay, Scorpio. All right, what's two very different cards. Let's just say this. We have the King of Wands, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. And this King of Wands has his back or her back. You know, these cards are not always gender specific. This could be a man or woman, but this represents the King of Wands. Has their back on these two that have suffered through some financial issues, financial crisis, but now have support. But now feeling supported by someone else. So let's see if we can look at this and see what this means. Usually the wand cards indicate a fire sign, which would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You know, this could go a number of ways, but one way is that this could either be you. I know you're not one of the fire signs. It could be your moon or rising, or it could be just you acting like this King of Wands, which is very much someone who's a leader, who's creative, who's inventive, inventor, someone who's, like I said, passionate and creative about what they do. And it could be that you've been the help to this person who needs funds. You know, I was just talking about those that are helping the flood victims. It could be that. He does have his back to them. So I'm looking at these two. Of course, these Five Pentacles are getting my attention, as well as this tapestry is as well. They're both sort of a yellow, and then this one's a gold. And the Leo, the lion, I'm looking at this as the Leo, the lion, doesn't have to be, is looking at these pentacles. So as much as the people are getting my attention, so are the tapestry and the window. Because I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 insignias on this tapestry. There's something about 5 that's important to some of you all. The number 5, very special, very important. You might have been born on the 5th, or your life path is a 5. It can also mean that you got married in May, or you got divorced in May, or someone died on the 5th. I'm just saying, I feel like for some of you, of course, and there's a lot of, you know, you're 1 out of 12 signs, so obviously there's going to be some of you that really feel deeply about the number 5. But it comes up to me just glaringly that I'm noticing these two 5 patterns. I'm also noticing the orange in his dress and then the orange that she has on. This feels more, you know, lighter, happier. This feels more dull, more like it's in the winter time, or you can see it is in the winter time. This may be for some of you, this might be funds that you shelled out last year. It could be an indication. I don't know why I'm going retro on this, but I am. Or maybe, you know, dreary part of your life where you had to go through some transformative financial situations. But you feel like now you've gotten a hold of it and you feel stronger. And again, this could be someone too that, let's see, who could this be? This wand stood out when I first pulled it because actually I'm holding a wand. It's made of selenite. And then we have the crutches here. So I'm just noticing patterns in these two cards. So having all of your passion, your creativity, feeling grounded around that, and then needing support or giving someone else support. This could be even kids that you're supporting that have been down and out, or they've just needed money, or you've lended your support. Okay? All right, that's interesting. Let's see what the first 2 weeks of September look like. Okay, and I'm not reading these in reverse, although we could. All right, so the Page of Pentacles came right under the 5 of Pentacles. Now let's look at it both ways. This is a young dude. So the young dudes bring news, and the Pentacles bring news of opportunity, money, manifestation, abundance. Could be bonuses, it could be raise, it could be promotion, a new opportunity for a new job. It can be that you're taking better care of your health. And let's look at this Empress. It's funny because he feels very regal and she feels very much, she's holding also a staff. So she's like the mother figure of this whole deck of the major arcanas, but also there's 78 cards in the in the traditional tarot deck. And she's the mother figure. And so there might be birth coming up for some of you in your family. And oftentimes, too, the wands are about birth. Birth of ideas, birth of babies, birth of creativity. So this is interesting to me what's going on here. And then we have here the Pentacles. And like I said, this could be that if this page is upright, let's look at it both ways. If this page is upright, then yes, you are getting support. Yes, you are getting an opportunity to grow and make more money and have more choices around that. If this guy is in reverse, this page, then you're just not ready to make a change yet. There's the opportunity, but you're not ready to make that change. So leave that in the comments below. I love that she came up because I feel like we need some mothering in this particular spread. I feel like we need some feminine support. So some of you might be, she's very feminine. She's very intuitive. She's very psychic. So some of you, I love her crown. See how it has stars on it? So that could be, I'll hold it up to the camera. I know you've seen these cards, but this crown has many stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 stars that I can see. So 11 is the master number of service and creativity, and it's the one. Interesting, meaning very creative. So I'm liking that she's coming up because she feels like she's supporting everyone here. She's the intuitive gal. Behind the scenes, she has everyone's back. Spiritually, she has everyone's back. This very well could be you, Scorpio, because you are so very intuitive. Let's see what the transition card is. All right, another Pentacle card. Interesting. The 8 of Pentacles. So the transition would actually make me feel like, okay, so you're working diligently. You're harvesting new money. I want to say harvest. That's not usually the phrase I use. See how he's carving this pentacle and he's really paying attention to his work. There's 7 other pentacles that he's finished. So this is not someone who, sometimes this card means apprentice, but I'm not feeling apprentice for you guys. I'm feeling like this is you taking your skills and your talents and furthering yourself. And this femininity comes in, and if this page is upright, then all these pentacles are working together. It's gone from out in the cold to more abundance, to happiness around what you have to offer and what you're being offered. So really, Scorpio, this particular reading is around your money. Obviously, we have 3 pentacle cards. It's around your intuition and your psychic awareness and your creative passion. All right? I feel like for you guys, I want to pull a clarification card. So let's just do that. The Queen of Cups comes up. All right. Well, she is, okay, so she would be a Scorpio. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel like this is probably you. Okay. So I look at how they face. You guys have a lot of patterns in your reading this time. So she's looking this way. She's facing this Empress who is already this, you know, the feminine aspect. The Queen of Cups. I mean, she's psychic herself. She's intuitive. She's creative. She's loving. She's giving. She's, yeah, very much the mother figure. These two cards are not so unlike each other. It's just that this represents a suit card, the cups, where this is a major arcana. So I just feel like using more of that aspect of your particular sign, Scorpio. Interesting. Let's see what the cards add up to. And here we have 1 and 5 is 6. And 3 is 9. 9 and 8 is 17. 18. Okay. Did I do that right? 1, 8 is 9. 10, 11, 12. 5 is 17. 18. Okay. 1 and 8 is 9 in numerology. And numerology represents compassion, unconditional love. It represents endings as well and new beginnings. It is a card of abundance. Sometimes people don't think of it that way, but it truly really is. So if you have a 9 life path in numerology, you may really resonate with this particular number. The 9 in the, or excuse me, let's go with 18. Because honestly, okay, all right, so okay, so the 18 card is the Moon card. And the Moon card is all about deciding which path to take. Sometimes life can seem a bit scary. Which path do we take? It's again about intuition. It represents the sign of Cancer. And Cancer, you know, if you think about the Moon card, it usually has a path with 2 coyotes on one side, and then it has the crab in it to signify Cancer. So it's about deception revealed, light is shined on a situation, understanding how you can feel more clarity, understanding which way to go, like I said, which path. It can be unveiling of things like illusions, addictions, alcoholism, any type of fear or worry that we have. It's very much an introspective card, if you will. So it's interesting that that comes up around this particular, I don't know, maybe not, because again, you're getting a lot of this intuitive business with the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the Moon card. Use your intuition, as I always say, Scorpio.